Manic Miner. Mania of mind ripping up totals of casual belief. The lie between our so-called sane and insane. Tripping balls and laughing at dandelions to shuffle the pain. Dancing alone in empty rooms to songs which not yet been written. Tomorrow's tornado tune about altering time and space to other dimensions. String theory, let me elaborate, let there be little debate. Remember yet everything in one like number 8 loop of it. How long is a piece of string, you ask? Fracture like chaos dominates my mind. I feel the atoms below my feet to the stars above. They suck at the corners of my saving sheep's brain. Slurp, that's the sound of grey matter as it expands, contracts, whizzes at full speed towards a destination not yet imagined. You who go in on an will there, you who dive in with deep breath. I'm Buddha, I'm Jesus, I'm a Godchild, I'm God. Crashing hill and speed up towards terrible finale. I spark fires in this forest of disaster, and watch them burning crimson reds as I dance to the tune of madness itself, pure spiritual ecstasy of soul. And the Manic Miner, trust me, the Manic Miner, turn into a machine, dive down and bomb these automatons. Manic Miner, dig into tunnels of the Tao and the Yin Yang at the break period. Tuneless dance of the ages, you God.
Who's the boy that hides in corners, sat cross-legged and grinning at passing clouds? His form obeys detection to the average eye, invisible and alone at times. He looks out of windows, observes raindrops drip-drop as arcs from on high, like bitter tears, slow and deliberate. He's dreaming of places he can root and grow, imagination learning to embrace the poetry of letting go. Letting go to root and love a flash of endless scenic hills, building patchwork palaces and towering skies, crystalline vistas in his mind, the mechanisms of his method, compulsion of creation, his imagination. I am a dictator of randomness, structured into cohesion by heart and mind beating in unison. He thinks quietly to himself, in his corner. He lives in his own head for sure, they claim, with narrowed eyes in corridors. But few have a heart as quietly encompassing or as full as the boy that hides in corners.
The painter is wild-haired and bearded, locked away in a damp studio, forging the connection to always and everything, dreaming daisies and screaming at the moon for vision, to penetrate and infiltrate his mind, to put brush to canvas and create the everything. Violent strokes erases the nothingness. The sanctity of sensual paint on the surface of canvas creates new worlds, smashes old ideas, brings and bubbles new formations, conceptions of reality. To froth at the mouth, and bashing out sacred lines, scream, create, create. Force compels and is both angel and devil. Obsessive compulsion drives the artist to rip his brains out, but gives him greatest gift, to kiss and fuck the stars in eternal ecstasy. To feel the pulse of everything in his hand. To try, to fail, to sometimes succeed in an instant. This is all we live for. This is all we breathe for. Breath, a second.